Good to be with you. I'm Tony DeCopel. The major breaking news right now. The United States at war tonight. The U.S. and Israel have attacked Iran, a massive ongoing strike, killing Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, along with several top Iranian officials. President Trump tonight explaining the mission in his own words.
This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces.
Also breaking tonight, Iran launching retaliatory missile strikes across the Mideast at this hour, aiming at U.S. military bases in the region and setting fire to one of Dubai's luxury hotels. How long will this last? How wide will it go? And the reactions developing all over the world tonight, the protests and celebrations.
No more Ayatollah!
Along with the fear of what could happen next. New York City on high alert tonight, the NYPD increasing security at sensitive sites. The risks tonight at home and abroad.
This is a special edition of the CBS Evening News with Tony DeCopel.
Good evening, and here we are. Weeks of failed diplomacy have exploded into full-blown war with Iran tonight, a massive ongoing operation, in the words of President Trump. And the president's goal now is as obvious as the smoke over Tehran today: to end the Iranian regime, what the president described today as a wicked, radical dictatorship that has long threatened America and its allies. Here's what we know at this hour. This has been a large-scale attack launched this morning by the U.S. and Israel, and among the many targets, the country's supreme leader himself, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. And tonight, President Trump says that attack has been successful. The Ayatollah is dead. And that is perhaps the biggest news today. The longest reigning leader in the Middle East is gone, and there is now no telling what follows. In a video earlier today, President Trump told the Iranian public, quote, "Your hour of freedom is at hand." Many Iranians seem to feel the same way. You can see the celebrations tonight, a crowd dancing and cheering on the streets outside Tehran. But the Islamic Republic is also hitting back, firing missiles and armed drones at U.S. bases and allies across the region. So far, no reports of U.S. casualties. And so the big questions now: how long does this continue? How wide does it go? And what happens when the shooting ends? We begin tonight with Pentagon correspondent Charlie D'Agata from Tel Aviv, Israel. Charlie, good evening.
Good evening to you, Tony. For weeks, the U.S. military has been building the kind of force not seen here in decades. Today, we learned why. Hundreds of targets struck inside Iran, its supreme leader killed. And yet, the regime continues to retaliate throughout the region, including right here in downtown Tel Aviv. Smoke rose above the Iranian capital this morning, the first explosions announcing to the world the war had begun. American and Israeli forces targeted Iranian air defenses, missile and drone launch sites, and regime buildings. Hours later, the extraordinary announcement: the supreme leader had been killed. This morning, in a powerful surprise attack, said Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, we destroyed the compound of the dictator Khamenei in the heart of Tehran. U.S. Central Command released video showing cruise missiles firing from an American warship and fighter jets taking off. In a joint operation it described as the largest regional concentration of American military firepower in a generation. The Israeli military saying it struck more than 500 targets alone across Iran. Iran says dozens of people were killed at a girls' school, among at least 200 people reportedly killed so far in the airstrikes. Trump announced the military action on his social media channel.
We are going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated.
Iran's retaliation was swift and far-reaching, targeting U.S. bases and allies in more than half a dozen countries across the Middle East. Cell phone footage captured explosions near the headquarters of the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet in Bahrain. And as night fell, Iranian drones slammed into residential high-rises in Bahrain's capital, setting apartments ablaze. Iran went after other soft targets across the region, too, hitting upscale tourist neighborhoods in the United Arab Emirates and striking Dubai Airport, a major travel hub. In neighboring Qatar, residents in the capital Doha ran in terror as part of a missile dropped from the sky before exploding on a street filled with people. While in Israel, emergency first responders worked into the night at a scene of a strike that destroyed homes, killing one and injuring at least 20. Iranian attacks like that have continued throughout the night, and President Trump has vowed the U.S. will continue too, saying heavy and pinpoint bombing will continue uninterrupted through the next week or however long it takes to get peace in the Middle East. His words. Tony?
Charlie, thank you very much.